Hello. Hey everybody, this is Kevin Yeet here for you for another I like this person in whatever show or anime review. Yes, whatever. Today's gonna be La Brava and Gentle from My Hero Academia. So let's go over their backstory, what they can do, and just the general outlook on stuff. So let's do La Brava first. So we found out La Brava, she's always been this sort. They never said like specifically it's because of something happened to her as a kid. She's just, some people in the world are just naturally born that sort. They don't grow to be that tall, and that's La Brava. She's a grown. I don't know how old we might know how old she is in like maybe a data book or something, but she is a grown woman. She finished high school and everything, and she didn't go to college. Well, I think she didn't. And we found out through her backstory in the anime. I didn't read the manga for this part. Well, she always had like a bunch of crushes, but nobody really liked her like that. There was this one boy in middle school she liked, or it might have been high school. I think it was middle school though. She liked this boy, and she followed him, learned his interest and everything he likes generally. Wrote it down in a book, and she like wrote a note to him, like a love letter, and gave it to him, and it had like all the interests and stuff on him. But he went to his friends in the anime. He was like, "Yo, I never even met this girl. I'm pretty sure she's in our class though. How does he know all this stuff about me? And we never talk. She's such a weirdo. She's a creep." And LeBron was like right behind the door listening to all this. And I think this happened a couple times, and she could never really find love. She got into a state of depression after high school, and she was really when she was just on a computer just clicking around, and in the anime she says like, "I was thinking about just ending it." Like I guess she thought about killing herself because she felt so sad that she couldn't find love anywhere, and she found one of Gentle's videos, and when they get caught by the police, she says she's self-taught. She's self-taught in hacking, and that's pretty good hacking skills because the police. She was so good at hacking, the police couldn't pinpoint the IP address of where they were uploading their videos and stuff like that. And she was able to hack into like the UA school like security system. Like she had a bunch of confidence that she could do that. So even though she's self-taught, that is a lot of skill to have just by teaching yourself how to hack. So she found one of Gentle's videos and she hacked into his IP address and found out where he lived. Even the cops couldn't. And she walked up to him and she was like, "I really like your videos. Could I please help you? I'm really good at hacking. I can really help you." And Gentle let her in. There was a sweet moment with her because though like classic anime, how like some people have those black borders around their eyes, like she does. Well, apparently there was a problem for her. I think she got picked on because of them in school, and she always tried to get rid of them any way she could, but she just couldn't. They were always there. And Gentle saw how she kept like poking at them and try to like rip them off, not rip them off, but she kept poking at them and dragging them down, trying to like get them off, but she just can't. So Gentle got a black marker and did the borders around his eyes so they can look the same. And he didn't like say, "Hey, LeBrava, look." But he just did it and went about his day like regular. And she saw it, and she was like, "Oh, that is nice." And they've been together for quite a while. I think at least 2 plus years they've been doing this, probably about 2 plus years. And that's about everything we know about La Brava right now. And, oh yeah, her quirk is love. Whenever she, what's it called? I was gonna say effective, not effective. Whenever she well, what's the word? Like tells the person, I can hear whenever she tells the person she loves that she loves them, they get like this lovers power boost, and if they love her, then the power boost is even more great. So, and the more love that she has for the person, the more love. I mean, the more powerful the power boost is, and it only works for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and it seems that if you start loving him even more during it, it boosts us up because Deku defeated Gento and held him down with his arm behind his back, and he was done, and the thing started wearing off. But then Gentle and the Brava started saying a few words back and forth to each other while he was pinned down. And then he got another power boost, and he was able to fling Deku off him, and Deku went flying like a couple feet. So it seemed like if something happens in the middle of the power boost to make the love grow even stronger, the power boost can go on for longer and get even stronger. So that seems pretty decent. Now on the Gentle's backstory. Now Gentle, wait no, is I think yeah, that's his hero like criminal name, but I think that's his legit name too. Anyway, when he was in school, he wanted to be a hero really badly. He wanted to be famous and be written down in one of the books. And Gentle, he failed the license exam, the one that Todoroki and Bakugo failed. I always confuse that with something else. I forget which one. But anyway, he failed that about 3 to 4 times. And we know in the manga and the anime, they said each year they change it up. And because they change it up, so like if let's say I'm a senior and I already do it and I pass it, and then I'm friends with like a junior or like a freshman, I can tell them exactly what to do to pass because I already been through it. Just just so sorry, just so stuff like that won't happen. They change it up every year, and just like imagine like you saw how Deku's thing he had to like touch them 3 times. Well, you had like three patterns on your body and you had to be able to touch somebody else and in a like sorry like you had those 3 dots on your body and then you had to tag somebody else with the 3 dots and make sure your dots don't get touched. Like that's a pretty hard thing, and imagine what Gentle had to do way back in the day 4 to 5 times. Like it just got harder and harder. He failed it 4 to 5 times. His mom was distraught. Gentle was, even though he failed like 4 to 5 times, he was still really happy and optimistic. Like he was like, "Don't worry, mom, I'm gonna get it this time. Don't worry, don't worry." And the years went on, and some of his friends became pro heroes because they graduated high school. And he went up to one of them that was getting praised for saving somebody. He was like, "Yo, it's me, it's Gentle. Remember me?" And they had no idea who he was. And then that's when he got into a state of depression that he's been forgotten. He's not going to be written down in one of the books. So Gentle. Oh no! Wait, before that, there was this incident. There was this factory worker working on a building, and he fell. So Gentle's quirk is electricity. Anything he touches turns rubbery. Like he was standing on top of a metal bar, and he activated his quirk, and the bar became all rubbery, like Luffy's Gum Gum no Mi. It started bouncing up and down, up and down, up and down, and he can even touch the air and make like rubber discs that he can bounce on, deflect stuff with. He can even throw the disc and stop him where he wants them. And his quirk, he can't. He said he can't turn it off and on. Like he can't just make something rubbery then instantly turn it off. It like turns off over a while. It doesn't seem. I mean, he was on that metal bar for like maybe a minute, and after he got off, like a couple more seconds, and then it turned back into metal. So it seems like the limit to stuff that can stay rubbery is about a minute or maybe 2 minutes at the most, but not too long. Anyway, he made a rubbery disc and he flung it toward a dude falling off the building because he was thinking, when he falls, he's gonna land on the rubbery thing. If he falls off again, if he falls off the rubber thing, I can just keep making him until he can fall on the ground softly. That was Gentle's plan because he really wanted to help this dude, and this could be his debut to become a hero. So he does it. But what he didn't know was there was an actual pro hero on the side that he didn't see. It was like this, it looked like a pterodactyl sort of pro hero. He was swooping in to come save him, but he hit Gentle's thing. And the dude fell with this giant metal sort of box thing with him. They both bounced off. He fell, and then the metal thing bounced off his rubber thing and fell on top of him. He didn't die, but maybe they censored that for the anime because maybe he died in the manga, but in the anime he just got really injured, and he went to the police office. He got a record for like disturbing. I mean, messing up a hero. Like, yeah, that was kind of weird. They said he got some sort of penalty or some sort of ticket for messing up a hero, but like anybody can see, he was clearly trying to help, and that was the end of him. And that's when he started making the videos and doing the stuff. Because Gentle, he doesn't, he technically does a crime, but then undoes it. Like in the video Deku watched when he was flipping through YouTube, basically when he was flipping through YouTube, Gentle like sort of robbed that gas station and took the money. Then the heroes came. He beat up the heroes, and then he gave the money back to the person, and then just left. And he didn't damage anything in the store. He didn't take anything. He gave all the money back. I guess the only really bad thing he did was beat up those pro heroes that came to arrest him. And even a dog dude on that was the chief of police was like, I guess he's not technically a mad criminal like Sigaraki. He's not doing anything too harsh, but you still can't be doing this. And they always flag his videos. They always take him down, but he always re-uploads them. He gets almost no views, and he's sad about that. And oh yeah, La Brava is his cameraman, camera woman. That's her cameraman. And La Brava, I mean, no, not sorry, not La Brava. They always take down his video. They get no views. They do get comments sometimes, but they're always mean and saying like, "This guy's a joke. What does he think he's doing?" Gentle, he never really wants to do violence. He hates violence. LeBron always says that. Like when he sees it, I'm so sorry. She says that every time they use her quirk, the love quirk, for him to get a power boost, she says they only use that in dire situations, and they always use it to get away. They never use it to like beat whoever up. Gentle doesn't really like violence like that. He always likes to get the job done and go away, and she liked that about him. But with Deku, he really tried to fight him and get him out the way because Gentle's plan was everything else is failing. I got a big idea that can work. Now I'm not gonna hurt anybody, kill anybody. I'm not gonna do nothing like that. All I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sneak into UA's festival and told them that even their top school with the best security system is no match for me, gentle criminal. And I was like, okay, that's a pretty good plan. But obviously, it was a really bad plan for Deku and them because Midnight said, because of the whole overhaul incident, all these villain attacks, they said that if they get one tripwire at this event or like one sort of little disturbance, even if it is a fluke, they have to shut everything down and close the festival. And if Gentle does this, they're gonna close the festival, and Airi don't get to go to the festival. Obviously, that's why Deku was really hammering him. He got caught because they were wearing some funny outfits, and like Gentle had like this top hat on and a mask, and he kept talking to Deku. I was like, "Yo, be quiet and keep walking," but that was really messed him up. Anyway, he kept talking to Deku, and they started fighting. Well, they started running away. Then he used his electricity quirk to bounce Deku back, but Deku actually came. And while they're talking back and forth, he was like, "Oh, so you're a student at UA?" Because he was too. He said, "Let's see if this new exit here is actually up to snuff." So he started bouncing up and down on that metal bar. I mean, the metal beam of a rubber quirk, and he takes the nails out and he jumps off of it. He said, "Let's see if you're a real hero that will save this man." Cause there was like a dude down there working, and the beam would have fell on him. Deku ran over and grabbed the beam, and he had to hold it up. And Deku was like, "Yeah, you're a gentleman. You're just finna kill that man." He said, "Oh no, 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 no! If you weren't able to get over there in time and grab it, I would have certainly used my quirk to bounce it out the way. I'm no savage. I'm no villain. I just want to see if you were up to snuff." Like Gentle had a complete, utmost care to make sure that if this beam was gonna fall on the dude, he would have flung it away. And when he fought Deku, obviously it wasn't like Deku's toughest fight. It was Deku's toughest fight because Deku realized if Gentle is basically what Deku would have become if he didn't have a quirk and he kept failing the test and stuff, because he would have failed the test if he didn't have a quirk. And that basically Gentle is Deku if everything was against him. Even the police found that out when I mean, not the Deku part, but found out that just the world had been against Gentle this whole time, and he just got the short end of the stick in life, but to help him out. We don't know what happened to him because okay, look, let me get through the fight real quick. So Labrava confesses her love to Gentle, like normal, and Gentle starts fighting Deku. It is, even though he's not like the strongest, it does get Deku sort of riled up a bit because Gentle, he makes like multiple of the rubbery sealed thing, not sealed, but like the rubber disc. Puts him on Deku. He can't move. He can't move. He's like jumping all around everywhere, and Deku can't get a really good precise thing on him. He does get like Deku did do this one good hit where he flings an air thing, and it bounces off the thing that he was doing. I mean, it bounces off the rubbery disc that he was doing. Oh yeah, and they're clear. They're always clear. Like even in the anime, when he touches something, you can like sort of see it when he throws it and when he bounces on it. But if nobody's on it or nothing jumps off of it, it's completely clear. Like you can't see it. Like you can run into it and it'll bounce you away. And Deku actually ran towards him hard with like 5 or 6% of one for all. and he slammed right into it, and he couldn't bust away. It flung him right back. So these things are pretty sturdy too. And how did the fight? I remember they went in the air, and they were clashing, and then Deku just slammed him, and then La Brava was crying and banging on Deku, like punching him, and let Gentle go because she really loves him, and Gentle love. So that's when that's when they get the extra power boost, and Gentle was able to blast Deku back like 10 feet. And when Sabretooth and all the other heroes were coming to confront Gentle, he was hugging La Brava, and he didn't want her to get caught because he loves her so much. He didn't want her to go down for his misdeeds because without Gentle, she would have just been somewhere else and that doing all this criminal stuff. So Gentle, when they got caught, he said I was walking through the forest, I tripped, I fell. I tripped, I fell. Because like even Sabretooth were like, you're pretty banged up to just fall. Somebody fought you. I sent somebody else. Where are they? He said, ain't nobody else here. I just tripped and fell. This lady had nothing to do with it. She is deranged. I have brainwashed her. I'm sorry for that. Please take me in. I'm ready to go to jail. And La Brava, she wasn't having none of that. When they got caught by the police, she kept saying like Gentle kept saying that I have no idea who she is, but then in the next room over, she was like, "This is my Gentle. I love him. I'm not leaving him. Bring my Gentle back to me." He was like, "I have no idea who she is," and the gorilla policeman was like, "Oh, okay, so it's mutual. Like, okay, you both love each other. It's not just one sided. You didn't brainwash this girl. Y'all both like each other. And y'all both trying to make sure you don't go down for this." But the police gorilla says that it's a good thing you got brought in today because not everybody gets a second chance. And Yentl starts crying. And I heard in the manga we haven't even seen what happened to him yet. And in the anime, obviously we don't know what happened to him yet either. So my thing is, did they just let Gentle and Brava go or make them become pro heroes? I mean, maybe they became heroes, but like maybe in like this local area, not like a pro hero like Midnight or Zawa. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, what happened to Gentle and Brava? I don't really get it. I was like, so they just. I mean, I was gonna say they just let all their crimes go, but it wasn't really crimes. I mean, they didn't really do anything too bad, because they always gave whatever back and it didn't do any damages. Like I said, the only real problematic thing they did was beat up some pro heroes. But I guess you can just do some community service and get off the hook. I guess you just get off the hook for that. Doesn't really matter. Gentle and Brava's relationship. I really like it. It's not like Google Gaga one, but it's mutual respect and love. La Brava is more out there and is saying it and everything, but Gentle, he says it every now and then, but he always try to keep his cool composure. He tries to be like a gentle criminal. He tries to seem all swoon is fun. He's sort of like well, he's sort of like Momo. He's all sophisticated, and I said that wrong. He tries to seem all prim and proper with the nice clothes. He like gets the finest tea. There was this one running gag with like he will pour his tea but like miss the cup, and they'll be standing on top of a building, and the tea will come out of the cup. I mean, the tea will come out of the little pot, and the wind will be blowing, and the tea will like fly in La Brava's face. And obviously, he's not doing that on purpose. I think it was just like a little gag. And then he'll try to drink the tea, and he'll say it's too hot. Like that will happen maybe 2 or 3 times during the time we saw them. I don't know. La Brava really loves Gento like a lot because that power boost was really hard. She loved him from since that first video she saw of Gento. I don't know what I think he was just talking in that one video. She edits his videos, upload them. She's a great hacker. They're a good duo together. I really like them together because they're so nice. Like she's like, "Oh my Gento, yes, you see, we have to get the finest tea like that." That's them in a nutshell. That is them. I'm sorry. I'm talking so fast. Let me just slow down. Let me just slow down. I can't really. I don't know anybody to really compare them to in terms of like. You compare Bakugo and Deku to like Luffy and Zoro or whatever. I don't really know anybody to really compare those two with. If they're ever in a game, I mean, there'd probably be like a tag team thing because LaBrava couldn't be her own character to fight by herself. Gentle could, but you can't have Gentle without LaBrava. That's why I did them together because I was thinking about just doing Gentle and then just doing a random, LaBrava one later on. But I was like, you can't separate them though. They're always together. They're a duo. You can't have one without the other. That's why I did them both in this video. And I haven't really talked about LaBrava. LaBrava's quirk is really a support quirk. She can't really fight her own. It's once you confess your love to somebody, get a power boost. I don't know if that's a thing to where you confess your love to yourself. Like LaBrava's like, I love myself, and then she gets the power. Yeah, I don't think I don't think that. I I'm saying that just sounds so weird and ridiculous. I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can just say like, I love myself, and then you get the power boost. I don't know. Who knows? It was very sweet of Gentle to, like I said before early in the video, to get that marker and draw the black borders around his eyes so he can look just like LaBrava because that's always been the thing with her where I'm pretty sure, I think she says she got bullied for it. And she always tried to get him away. I mean, she always tried to get him off in a way. Oh, yeah, that's right. Almost forgot about that. As soon as Gentle got those charges for this distracting that pro hero and when he injured that guy, there was like a scene. Maybe it was extended in the manga, but there was like a scene of Gentle walking out of his house, and his mom was throwing stuff at him, and I think his father was like crying, and Gentle was looking sad, and that's when I guess he got kicked out the house or he ran away. But I was like, he got a charge for trying to help somebody, and he messed up a pro hero. The guy isn't dead; he just got really hurt. So I'm like, yeah, kicking him out because he tried to help and it messed up. Like, because he was looking really mad. Like, maybe like that was her brother or something. Like, I don't know what was going on with her having to yell, scream, kicking Gentle out the house when he was, I'm guessing, a teenager, but he looked kind of older to be in the UA. He looked, yeah, I don't know. I mean, they did say he failed the license exams 3 to 4 times, and you do that when you're a freshman. And Deku in his class, they did it in their first years, and you do it when you're a first year. You fail it 4 to 5 times. I don't think you need it to become a second year. Maybe I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh, my bad. I hit my computer with something by accident. Okay. Anyway, side note. Uh, my bad. Actually, you just hit it so hard. I thought it was gonna burst. Yeah, I don't think you need it to become a second year. I don't think so. I mean, at least I don't think so. Like I said, ever since that arc where they got caught and the gorilla dude says, "Good thing you got captured today because everybody don't get a second chance." We haven't seen Gentle since, so we don't know what happened to him and La Brava. Who knows? I know they always like to do. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is funny. They always love to do poses. I think I got one in the thumbnail where Gentle's like on one knee. He's shaking. I think he's nervous too. I don't know. He's like, yeah. He loves tea. She loves tea too. I don't know if that's supposed to be anything. Maybe no. I was gonna say like maybe the tea helps something. I don't know. Gentle does have a cane. He doesn't use that in battle. I think he just uses that to seem prim and proper. And she dresses kind of prim and proper too, I guess. I'm looking at the picture. I mean, kind of. He has a really big scarf. I didn't notice that. And she has like a huge bow tie. She's sort of like his waiter. I guess he has like a huge cloak too. Oh yeah, Gentle. I don't think he's that old either. Like he has a really big mustache and a beard, and his hair is like silver slash grayish. But you can just chalk that up to like anime. Because like even though you have like gray or silver hair, that doesn't mean you're old. That's just like the hair color you want. Like Soji, he has like white hair, but obviously he's a teenager. You get what I'm saying? I think he's like at least 20, maybe 30. We don't know how old La Brava is. Probably if you look it up on Google, it'll tell you she's probably like 20 something too. I can see Gentle being 20 to 30, probably. That's just the best duo. I don't know why. They're just the best duo together, and they're so quirky. They're little quirks. Because LaBarber, her main quirk is just praising Gentle for anything he does, understanding him like that, recording. And she'll like, okay, Gentle, are you ready? Getting the camera out. Okay, just position it. And he always changes his voice up. Okay, LaBrava, my dear, set up the camera. Ah, yes, thank you. This day will be an excellent day. Like his voice isn't that deep, but you get what I'm saying. Like he's like, yes, this day will be an excellent day to sneak into the UA. I'm sorry, but this is our only chance. And the whole time he was fighting Deku, she just kept saying over and over again, "This is bad. We need to get away. I need to get close to the UA high school so I can hack into the systems." He hates fighting. He really hates it, but he's just doing it so we won't have this obstacle. And he's trying to protect me. That was a sweet moment too, when like all the cops came, not all the cops, but all the UA high school teachers, all of them came. I remember he was like, he even acknowledged Deku. He was like, "Thank you, Deku. I see that you're like a real hero and you're like me." He was like, trying to protect her to where I don't know who this woman is. I just brainwashed her. Please let her go and just take me. And then Deku was saying, like in his head when he flung Deku away, he was saying that Deku, please don't come back. Just let me do this for my last act of love for La Brava. And Deku actually came back, obviously, because he didn't say it out loud. He was saying that in his head, and he was like, "Did you fight this dude?" And I was like, "Okay, if he said like if they both say we fought each other, they'll have to shut it down because it's like an alarm." They were saying that they're gonna have to shut down the festival because he tried to sneak in, they fought and everything. And Deku basically said like, "Yeah, it was just a little skirmish. He went down. That was it." Like he's basically saying like, "Yeah, we fought." It is able to feel like, oh, okay. And he was still mad, but basically, I'm saying like he was like, okay, bring him in, blah blah blah. And the festival kept going on. I was like, that really counteracts everything y'all was just saying. But okay then, like I was like, okay, that kind of counteracts what y'all was saying. But it's whatever, bro. I mean, at least he gets it. Yentl is coming is they data mine once justice too, and Gento is going to be a playable character in DLC. And we haven't seen any sort of. We've seen a few screenshots of him because they like data mined and put his model in there, but it's really early. Maybe LeBron's in his move sets, maybe not. Maybe she's in his ultimate. That would seem pretty cool. I don't know though. They never really done that with any other character, like putting another character in. Well, I mean, I guess they have done it now for the team ultimates because they have done it. But I would love to see that little Brava's in there just helping Gentle, like gives him a power boost, and he just does whatever. I guess he can just like bounce around and punch you really hard. I guess that would be his ultimate, just bouncing you around and bouncing him around. Then La Brava comes out and gives him that love boost and punches him. If we ever do see him again, I guess that can be sort of like a local hero in like a small town, or like doing community service, or doing something that isn't putting them in jail. Cause they didn't go to jail. I'm 100. I'm pretty 100% sure that they did not go to jail. They're doing something to help out society, or to be somewhat of a hero. I don't know what though. I don't know. I guess we just have to see. Maybe we'll never see him again to the end of the story. Or maybe we'll see him again next arc. Who knows? But I'm 1,000% sure they did not go to jail. I'm pretty sure that they did not go to jail. Agento, he uses it as his hero name, but I think that's his legit name too. And in La Brava, I think that's her legit name too. We never get a last name for him, so we never get like Gento I was gonna say Uzumaki, but Gento, Izuku, or anything like that. So we just know their first names, Gento and La Brava. Um, they live in like a apartments with a complex. Not complex. I think it's their own house actually. Yeah, it's their own house. Oh yeah, it has been a couple years because she met him not in the middle. It was like right after high school when she got out. She was saying like, "I'm depressed. Nobody really likes me. I'm passed my class with like all A's and junk." And then that's when she found Gentle. Oh yeah, LaBrava's hair. Sorry, LaBrava's hair was like I guess down and wavy. That's the best example. Like, what's a good? It's like when Momo puts her hair down. It's like that. It was like that before she met Gentle, but after she met Gentle, she got the two ponytails. Hmm, okay. She got the two ponytails after she met Gentle. Gentle's eyes are light blue. Her eyes are purple. No, they're not purple. They're pink. They're pink. Sorry. In the little what's it called? The profile picture I got up there right now, it's pink, but her legit eyes are normally. I mean, no, they're purple in the thing, but her eyes are normally pink. Yeah, the color schemes are two. The color schemes are basically the same, purple and white. Like Robert just has like some black bands. I mean, some brown bands around her waist, and then her hair. But other than that, their color schemes are basically the same. And they really do love it. Like I don't know why I keep saying, but they really love each other. That's a good relationship. I really like that. Hopefully, Horikoshi brings them back for something, maybe a cameo, maybe in the background, or we can see what they're doing. I don't know for something. Just let us see what happened to them after that whole arc. So, like, share, subscribe. See you guys later. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye. All right, La Brava. Turn off the video. You got it, gentle.